London, 1730. The city is drunk, not in taverns, not in celebration, but in the gutters. 1 in every 4 homes is illegally distilling alcohol. Children drink it, mothers trade their bodies for it. Corpses lie in the streets because of it. They call it mother's ruin. But gin is not chaos. Gin is policy. Gin is profit. Gin is empire. Gin was not born in England. It began in the Netherlands. A medicinal spirit called Genever, distilled with juniper berries believed to cleanse the blood and heal the kidneys. Dutch soldiers drank it before battle. They said it gave them courage. The English gave that courage a name, Dutch courage. Then in 1689, a Dutch king takes the English throne, William III of England. England is at war with France. French brandy is banned, and Parliament makes a decision that will change the nation. Anyone can distill spirits. No license required. Grain is cheap. Distillation is easy. Regulation is non-existent. And London begins to drown. At first, it feels like opportunity, cheap alcohol, easy money, no oversight. Anyone can profit. But when something is this easy and this profitable, the control disappears. And when control disappears, collapse follows. By the 1720s, gin is everywhere. It is cheaper than beer, cheaper than bread. Distillers mix it with turpentine, sulfuric acid, whatever increases volume. By 1743, London consumes nearly 10 million gallons a year. This isn't just drinking, this is dependency. Entire families built around intoxication, children raised inside it, communities shaped by it, and for many, there is no escape, because the same system destroying them is the one supplying them, relentlessly. The poor drink to escape hunger. The working class drinks to numb exhaustion. The unemployed drink because there is nothing else to do. In 1751, artist William Hogarth publishes Gin Lane. A mother drops her baby to its death. A man starves beside a dog gnawing a bone. Madness everywhere. Life expectancy in parts of London drops dramatically. Crime surges. Work productivity collapses. Gin is no longer a drink. It is a social weapon. This is what addiction looks like, before we had a name for it. No treatment, no systems, no understanding, just survival or collapse. And in the streets of London, collapse was everywhere. And Parliament realizes they created this. In 1736, Parliament passes the first Gin Act. Heavy taxes, expensive licenses. The public erupts. Riots flood the streets. Informers are beaten. Illegal distilleries multiply. The government backs down. 15 years later, they try again. The Gin Act of 1751. This time, they regulate quietly. They target distributors instead of drinkers. Consumption slowly falls. But this isn't just a health crisis, it's a threat to order. A population that cannot function, cannot work, cannot fight, cannot be controlled. For the first time in modern history, a government learns something critical. Alcohol must be controlled, taxed, managed, weaponized, and soon it will leave London. Britain expands across oceans. Trade routes stretch from Africa to India to the Caribbean. At the center of it all, the British East India Company. But empire has a problem: malaria. The cure is quinine, extracted from cinchona bark. It is bitter, almost undrinkable. So British officers mix it with sugar, lime, and gin. The gin and tonic is born, not as luxury, but as survival. Without quinine, the empire doesn't expand. Tropical disease kills faster than war. Entire expedition wiped out, colonies abandoned, expansion halted. The British Empire was not inevitable. It was fragile. and survival depended on what they could drink. The drink that nearly destroyed London now fuels colonial expansion. Industrialization refines distillation. Impurities disappear. London Dry becomes a mark of purity. Respectability returns. Gin enters high society. Then American Prohibition cocktails. Then the 21st century craft revival. What was once gutter poison becomes cultural prestige. The lesson is simple and dangerous. When a government controls alcohol, it doesn't just control a product. It controls behavior, economics, stability, and sometimes an entire population. Gin teaches us something dangerous. Alcohol is never just a drink. It can collapse cities. It can build empires. It can destroy the poor or preserve the powerful. And history will repeat this lesson again. In our next episode, the drink that funded revolutions and financed modern finance itself.